A lot is expected in Parliament today. In fact, the BJP has issued a 3-line whip to all its MPs as well. The Prime Minister will be speaking at about 5 p.m. this evening, and that's going to be an election speech. The Prime Minister will, in a sense, underline the 2024 agenda. But there was a bit of war of words inside Parliament in the upper house as well, with Nirmala Sitharaman hitting out at Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. This was over Congress's claims that there's fiscal injustice as far as states like Karnataka are concerned. And to that, Nirmala Sitharaman said that, well, I take whatever recommendations are given to me by the Finance Minister, Finance Commission very seriously, and that is followed to the last word. So that war of words playing out there in Parliament. But at 5 p.m, that crucial speech expected by the Prime Minister, whip has been issued. All BJP MPs required to stay for the entire duration. The Prime Minister will also lay down a roadmap for all the MPs going into an election year now. Vasudha Venugopal is joining us live from outside Parliament. So Vasudha, speaking of this face-off between Nirmala Sitharaman and Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, well, this fiscal injustice that states have been claiming, in the past couple of months particularly, you had DK Suresh making, a similar remark. Mamata Banerjee, of course, has been saying that the centre is sitting on the state's funds. You have Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury now saying that, fiscal injustice being meted out to Karnataka. What exactly is this, and what was the Finance Minister's response?
Well, Vedant, just 4 days left for the budget session to end. So while there is a lot of excitement for the Prime Minister's speech, what we saw in the morning was also pretty interesting, because Nirmala Sitharaman tried to dispel this opposition's understanding, observation and attack on the government that there is fiscal injustice and there's discrimination and bias in which funds are being released to states based on if they are being governed by a BJP government or opposition ruled states. This is after DK Suresh, Congress MP from Karnataka, said that southern India is being deprived of funds, is also not getting its central dues, and of course we also saw Mamata Banerjee protest a few months back on the Manrega funds. So today what happened was Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury talked about the claims that have been raised by Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar in Karnataka, saying that the centre owes them a lot of money and the GST funds are not being issued to them. But Nirmala Sitharaman sought to dispel this myth, saying that the devolution to states of funds happens on the recommendations of Finance Commission and the centre whatsoever does not have any role to play in this. She also said that initially, of course, there used to be a lot of Hunky, Dory. This was in response to Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury using that term. And he said that, now a lot of audit is taking place, and states which actually show proper accounts, proper audited accounts, get the funds, which is what basically the principle of federalism states. And there was actually, a lot of sparring between the two. And we saw this similar thing playing out even on Friday before the opposition walked out of Rajya Sabha. Apart from that, today was also interesting because we saw a group of 30 leaders, religious leaders from different minority communities coming here. They were welcomed by the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. They're supposed to meet the Prime Minister. It also included Umar Ilyasi, who is one of the head of All India Imam Organization. Also, somebody was invited to the Pran Pratishtha. This is also the government sending out a message of harmony and communal harmony, days after the Ayodhya event, and just hours before the Prime Minister is all set to speak in the Lok Sabha today. And remember that he's not only going to present a record of all the highlights of the achievements of his government in the last 10 years, he's also going to talk about the Viksit Bharat blueprint, and more importantly, the focus not just on ideology and politics of his party, but also on welfare schemes that has become in some ways a central point of his campaign. All of this happened today, and meanwhile the bill to ensure that irregularities are clamped on with regard to competitive exams, that bill was also introduced by Minister Jitendra Singh.
Vasudha, thanks very much for joining us with that comprehensive update from Parliament.